All right, so I'm done sewing or top stitching. Okay, top stitching, I have to fold in 0.5 in, 0.5 in, and I top stitch just very closely. As you can see, I'm showing my camera for you to see. So you need to top stitch like this, and you can see my pins. I pinned in a way I have to sew on top. So you need your pin the way it is right here, so you'll be able to top stitch without the strip moving up and down. So I'm going to take off my pins right now. Okay, so I no longer need these pins. I'm going to turn it around and then cut off the excess fabric. Can you see? So it's better you have an excess than you have a shortage. So I'll just quickly follow the neckline, as you can see, and that is that. Okay, so and that is it, and you can see how it's looking. So the next thing I want to do now, I'm going to pad this. I'm going to pad my bustier and sew my bustier. Okay, so since I've made my notches already, so I'm going to take off my pins once again, and I will pad the bustier and sew the bustier. Give it a good press. So like I said, we have a detailed video right on this channel on how to pad your bustier and iron your bustier. Okay, so if you scroll down the channel, you'll be able to see all of this. So now I will go ahead and pad and sew. I'll do that for lining and fabric, and I'll be back to show you. So right now I'm done sewing the princess dart line. Okay, and I've sewn and ironed my bustier. As you can see, we have the bustier right here ironed, and we have the lining also ironed. Okay, so I padded only my fabric, as you can see. So we have a detailed video on how to pad. Okay, so you can just scroll down, and if you really want to learn how to pad your bustier. So I want to start up the measurement of the flounce. Okay, the flounce we have on the right hand side. So for this particular flounce, I'm going to take my measurement of what I have from the shoulder. Everything, the flounce is going to be built only at the front. Okay, unless you want to build it to the back. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we are building the flounce only at the front piece of this dress. So I'm taking my measurement from the mid line. Okay, so this is my mid line of the shoulder seam. So I'll keep coming. The flounce will be built exactly where I'm taking the measurement right now, as you can see. So I'm taking the measurement right. Okay, let me take it again. So we have the flounce just built by the side. Okay, we have it built by the side. So I have 16.5 inches. So this 16.5 inches, we'll be using it to cut our flounce right now. So I'll be having a little calculation. So I'm working with 16.5. I'll be dividing this 16.5 by 2. So if I do that, I'll have 8.25. So this flounce we are going to cut using 360 degrees. But we are going to cut 2 times of it with this measurement. So as I just divided this, I'm going to simply do 8.25 divided by 6.28 because we are cutting 360. And here I have about 1.25. Okay, so I'll be using 1 1/4 to cut my flounce. So the flounce I'm cutting right here is going to be 2 flounces. Okay, we are going to build the first and the second. That is, we have 2 flounces on this part. So I really want it to be full. That is why I have to divide this. Instead of dividing the whole of what I measured by 6.28 directly, I have to share it by 2 and divide by 6.28. So I'll be cutting 2 of it joined together for 1. 2 of it joined together for 1. That is 4. Plus the lining. Okay, that is another 4. So we are cutting 8 pieces of what I'm going to cut right now. So I will now fold my paper. This is my paper. I'm folding my paper the first time. I'm folding it the second time. Okay, so that is how to cut your 360. So as I'm folding it right here, now I'm going to make sure you fold very appropriately. So I'm just trying to make sure I have this folded accordingly. So from this point to this point, I'm going to take the measurement of 1 1/4. So this is my measurement of 1 1/4 from here. I'm going to measure 1 1/4. So it's actually very small. 1 1/4, 1 1/4, 1 1/4. So this is what I'm cutting off. Okay. All right. So next we want to do is to take the measurement of what we have on the length of the flounce. So the length of the flounce I'm working with 4.5. So my flounce is going to be 4.5 by width. So it depends on what you actually want. Okay, you can do 5 inches if you want, but it won't be fine if it is too long. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and cut right now. Okay, so I'll cut what I have right here. So this is what I have. So I will use this to cut all my patterns. I'm cutting 8 times. Okay, I'm cutting 8 number of the same Ankara fabric. So I'll be adding my seam allowance of 0.5 all around. So I'll quickly cut it now and bring it back for you to see, then show you how to cut it and join it back